next paper we have, it's about battery management. Surely topic of the these days in terms of solar and all that. Batteries are the future. It's about the low-cost IoT solution for real-time monitoring and maintenance of lead-acid batteries. This shall be presented by Dr. Sadiqur Rahman. Dr. Sadiqur Rahman is currently a faculty of engineering in Hamdard University. He has done PhD from the same university. Before that, he is a BE in electronics from Osman Institute, and he has also done MS from University of Essen in Germany in 2015. So I would request Dr. Sadiqur Rahman to please come and present your paper, and the audience to show some muscles. थोड़ी जोर से आवाज आनी चाहिए. Thank you. Thank you.
The task was to monitor its parameter by using IoT, so that we can do the maintenance accordingly. So let's start with the introduction. It is common observation that in the 20th century, the fossil fuel was most commonly used for the source production. And the disadvantage of that fossil fuel is the emission of carbon. So in order to overcome this problem in 21st century, it has been seen that there is a drastic change in the utilization of batteries. If I talk about Pakistan, in Pakistan, the lead acid battery is the most common type of battery storage device, and the advantage of lead acid battery covers the low cost, it is high reliable, and it requires less maintenance as compared to other batteries. The issue with this battery is the problem that it gets failure if it is getting self-heating, if it got heat up due to overcharge, and also it got some corrosion on its terminal. So in order to avoid these things or to monitor these things, it is important to have a system that can provide a monitoring. Nowadays, IoT is the most commonly used technology or technique that most of us are using it. So we also plan to use IoT in order to predict the health, the state of the charge for the battery, and we also covered a parameter of temperature so that we can take necessary steps in order to avoid the damage. Monitoring the failure of this sort of battery can prevent and can enhance its lifespan. So we have this sort of eye normally on all the lead acid batteries, especially on the liquid batteries. I believe that you have also noticed this eye on your car batteries or UPS batteries. Basically, this eye help you out to check the state of the charge regarding your battery. You can see that if you got a green dot visible from this eye, it means the state of the charge of your battery is 65%. Normally it's a threshold level. If it is below, then you got the red eye. Or in case there is a low level of water, that is the chemical water in it, you need to refill it in order to check the availability for this eye. Normally in Pakistan, most of the common manufacturing distribution market regarding lead acid battery is from e-bikes. That is most commonly and most hot topics nowadays for the advancement of bikes. On the second step, it is related to the automobile market. Next is energy storage, telecom, and so on. So it indicates that the market capturing of lead acid battery is more as compared to the other batteries. Here it is a complete guide which indicate the advantages, disadvantages of different types of batteries. It include lead acid battery, alkaline battery, lithium-ion battery, and so on. From the advantage, you can see that this lead acid battery is of low cost and it is used for the wide densities. The problem or the question is what if this or what are the parameters or what are the cases that this battery got explode. So the lead acid battery is having the most common problem of getting exploded due to some reasons, and which covers the shortage of terminal in the conducting surface, of course, improper charger that is used for the charging of that battery, overcharging. You have kept the battery for the period of charge, for the long period of charge, and improper ventilation. This is also a reason because this battery is composed of chemicals in it. So ventilation of the air is also important so that this battery will not get so much heat up. And the last thing regarding this problem is the vent holes. Normally on all the batteries, if I talk about the liquid battery, we are having holes, vent holes which are normally in yellow in color. So on that vent hole there is a small dot or small hole from which the ventilation takes place. So it is not a common practice that we always used to clean this holes, but that is the reason this battery may get explode because of non-ventilation. The gases cannot come out from the chambers and it may cause explosion. So regarding my topic, we have done some literature review and find some research articles in which different work has been done. Some have worked on the battery management systems, some have designed the system to charge the battery and so on. So based on this literature review, we have come to the problem which is also very usual, and you all know this problem that Pakistan is facing the problem of shortage and voltage fluctuation. So if we have this problem and we kept on charging our device or charging our batteries, either it is for the UPS, for e-bike or for another purpose, we are providing the risk to the battery and it may drop its lifespan. So what is the solution? The solution is to produce or to have an IoT based system that can monitor the parameters of that battery, give you the instruction, or you can monitor those instructions anywhere at any station and take necessary steps to for the maintenance of that battery. The aim and objective of our task was to improve the reliability, efficiency and lifespan of lead acid battery so that we have that battery for a longer duration, and to achieve that aim we have some objectives which include the improved battery performance, reduce operational cost and enable remote monitoring. This is the basic block diagram of our proposed system model, in which you can see that very commonly used equipment has been used from the market. We have power supply, we have 12-volt battery that is being charged from that power supply. We have 3 sensors which include voltage sensors, current sensor and the temperature sensor. These all sensors are mounted on the battery to check its parameter, and the data is fetched from that and kept into the controller, and from the controller we can have a Wi-Fi module connected so that we can see the results on ThinkSpeed, that is a platform for IoT. These are the components used for that proposed system model, commonly available in market and is of very cheap rate. So these components are used for this proposed system model, and the result we obtain from those equipments can be seen on this slide. That we have state of charge at the starting time of the battery, that we have 75% charge for the battery, and after the connection of load and giving charging and discharging of that battery, this state of charge get varies. Regarding voltage level, at the initial level, you can see that at 2:38 p.m. Initial voltage dropped from the 12.6 volts and kept on dropping because of the connection of resistive load. We have also a charging circuitry so that if a battery voltage drop from a certain level, it get start for the charging. Similarly, if we compare it with the chart of current, the same validation of voltage drop can be seen from this graph. And with the calculation of the formula P is equal to IV, that is of course finding out the power of the circuitry, we have obtained this result regarding the power drawn from the battery. It can be seen that with the variation in charging, discharging and temperature present at that room, and the variation of the load from by increasing the speed of fan and decreasing the speed of fan, we got the variation in charging, and based on that charging parameters we also have the variation of temperature at 242 times per period till the 12 to 44, that is almost the time duration of 20 minutes. So based on this result, we have concluded the work, and it can be seen that from the conclusion that we have developed a cost-effective solution which can give us the real-time monitoring for lead acid battery. We have integrated the IoT technology in it, IoT thing in it, for monitoring the parameters of various sensors. We have developed circuitry so that it charges the battery if the voltage drop from a certain threshold level, and continuous monitoring can enhance the battery performance and its lifespan. What could be the expected work from this prototype model? We have done the monitoring of only lead acid battery. However, the same circuitry can be used for the other types of battery that have been shown in previous slide. Secondly, we have done only the monitoring part in our in this post prototype model. Controlling part is missing, which can also be added so that a user from a remote station can control all the devices connected with this battery. And also we can make a product, we can take this prototype model as a product and can do the marketing for that also. So this is all the work we have done to save the lifespan of lead acid battery that has been shown here. Following other references that I have used in my presentation, and this is the last slide. Thank you so much.